Hello everyone, welcome back to Hooking is a Lifestyle. Debbie here. It's been about 4 months since I posted on this channel, and I am excited because I am bringing you a tutorial. It's been, like I said, 5 months since I posted. We are in October. My last upload was in May, and that was for, I believe, a blanket. And yeah, I'm excited because today I'm going to show you how to make this ear warmer, and it has this cool stitch here, and it looks like an arrow. If you look at it closely, they look like arrows coming down this way. But I was looking to make some headbands for myself and for a few of my friends, and so of course I went on YouTube to see if I could find a pattern, and I came across a video that showed how to make this arrow effect here, and I just had to give it my own little twist. And so I thought I would share with you guys what I did, and I also will share that video down below in the right below this video. You will find that information. And yeah, so basically the pattern is in Spanish, so you can easily follow her pattern. It's by a channel called Tejidos Mujer Moderna. I'm not really great at Spanish, but that is the name of the channel, and it's a great pattern. The only thing I switched up, I followed this here by her, the arrow part, but I switched up this part of the headband or ear warmer, whatever you want it to be when you wear it on your head. It could be a headband or an ear warmer. Either way, it looks great, and it's very easy, very simple, and this will definitely keep your ears warm come this winter. So forgive me, my voice is a little hoarse, but I want to show you what I used. I used Vanna's Choice Lion brand. This is a number 4 medium, and it says you should use let me see what size hook does it say. Oh, okay, a J hook. But when I made this one, I used a G hook, which is a 4.5 to make this one. Today I want to try to use an I hook to see if I can do less rounds of the pattern, because this is about 80 rounds all around. So I wanted to see if using a bigger hook I can get less rounds, and plus I crochet kind of tight, and maybe that's why I had to do so many rounds of it. But I'm going to switch it up, and I'm going to use the I hook to make the ear warmer. You're also going to need a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle to sew in your ends. And also, if you want, you can use one of these little gadgets, which is a stitch counter, to help you along, but I don't think you need it. I think they're pretty easy to count the rows, and I'll show you how to do that when I'm showing you the pattern. And also, I'm not going to be using Lion's brand to make the next ear warmer. I'm going to be using Impeccable. This is by Loose and Thread. It's also a medium size yarn, and it's acrylic as well as Vanna's Choice. And this one requires, let me see what size needle. I think, if I can see this correctly, an H, which is a 5mm crochet hook. But the width, they seem to be similar in size, the yarn, so I don't think we'll have a problem. So let me put this to the side, and we should get started. Alright, so let's begin with our pattern. So the first thing you want to do is create a slip knot, and I just like to twist it and pull it through. Add it to my hook, not too tight. And we're going to start with a chain of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16. As you can see, I laid out this blue paper because the white on the muslin here was clashing and you couldn't really see it on camera. So I hope this is better. So now we're gonna work, instead of working in these spaces here, we're gonna turn our work. I'll just show you real quick. So we're not gonna work in this space. We're gonna turn it and work in the back bumps that you see back here. And I'm gonna skip over that first bump. Let me just show you. I'm gonna skip over this first bump here, and I'm gonna go into the next one. So we're gonna go right into that next one with a single crochet. And then we're gonna single crochet in the next 6 spaces. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and my last one will be 6 here. Okay, so we have a total of 7 single crochets, and now I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to skip over that next bump and go into this next bump with a single crochet, and then I'm going to single crochet the rest of the way down, which is another 6 single crochet. So that's 2 from my bump, and that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 into the last bump. I'll just find a way to get it in there. And that's 7. So you have a total of 15 stitches. 14 are single crochets, and 1 right in the middle is your chain. So that's the first row of your work. And like I said, if you want to use a stitch counter, you can do so. So we did our first round, and we're going to move on to the second round, or the second row, with a chain 1, and then we turn our work. Alright, so I'm going to hit my stitch counter there with number 2, and then in the first 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to do a single crochet in the back loop only. So here is both your loops, both your loops. We're going to go into that back loop back here, to this one, in the first 4. Okay, so we insert our hook into that back loop. We do our first single crochet, second single crochet, third single crochet, fourth single crochet, and then in the next 3 I'm going to do it in both loops. So 1, 2, 3. Then we get to the chain, we're going to do a single crochet right inside of the chain. Okay, so wiggle your way in there with your hook and make a single crochet. And then in the next 3 I'm going to do in both spaces a single crochet. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, in the last 4, well, let me just show you. In these 4, let me just show you what you do to end your row. You just do back bump or back space, single crochet. Oops. So that's 1. The next one we do the same thing, but 2 single crochets, the next one, single crochet in the back space, and then the very last space you're going to go in both, and this is going to give you a cleaner look of your work by placing your hook into both. Okay, so let me just show you what your work should look like. And here, as you can see, we have a space right there in the middle, and this is where we're going to be inserting our trebles in the next round. So here we go. I'm going to chain up 1. I'm going to turn my work. I'm going to hit my stitch counter for row 3, and in the first 4 we're always going to go in the back loop and do a single crochet for every round that goes after this. We're going to do first 4 single crochet in the back loop only. Alright, so that's my first 4 right there. In the next one, I'm going to do a single crochet into both of the bump wing of the space. So there you go, first single crochet. Alright, now we're going to do our first treble, and our first treble is going to go into that space right there where you can insert your finger through, and that little bump right there is where we're going to do our first V stitch. So we're going to start with a treble, just like so, and I'm going to find a way. I like to just turn my work this way like this, so I can be able to go into that space. And as you can see, I'm going to work it out with my hook, and I'm just going to go right in there, and I got it. Okay, and then I'm going to complete my treble by going like that, and that is my first treble. Okay, now if we look at the back of our work, the next space, it should be this one, but we're going to skip over that one, and we're going to go into this one with a single crochet into both spaces. Okay, so we skip one and we go into the next one, and we do a single crochet just like so. All right, and then we're going to do a chain 1 just like so, and we're going to skip that next space, and we're going to go into this space, the next one, and we're going to do a single crochet. Alright, I hope I didn't confuse anybody, but we skipped one, right? Where is it? Right here. We skipped that one, we did a single crochet, we did a chain 1, and then we skipped that one and we did a single crochet in the next one. Now I'm going to do my next treble, which is going to go into the same space where our first treble went, to create the V effect, or the arrow effect. So I'm going to turn my work like so, and I'm going to insert my hook into that space where we put the first no, eyes are playing tricks on me, but right there into that space, and just play around with it and you find your way in there. There we go. So that's in the same space, and then we're going to do a treble just like so. Alright, again, this is the back of our work, and we're going to skip that next space, and we're going to go into the next space and do a single crochet there. So we put a hook in there, and this is the last single crochet that's going to be into both loops. Okay, and then we're going to do back space single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, and 3, and then into the last space I'm going to go into both spaces and do a single crochet. Okay, so this is what it should look like for you right now. So here is our arrow taking effect, and we're just going to move on to the next row, which is round number 4. Chain 1 and turn your work, single crochet into the back bumps or the back space like so. There we go. Then we're going to do 1 single crochet into both loops, and then another one, so that's 2, both loops, 3, and then when we get to that chain, we're also going to do a single crochet right inside that chain. We're going to insert our hook in there, and I like to use my fingers to push through and do a single crochet, and then in the next 3 single crochet into the both loops, just like so, and then in the back loops of the next 3 single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, and then into both with a single crochet. And this is basically a repetitive pattern, and as you can see here, this is the back of our work. The back of our work, we're always going to work single crochets across, and then in the front of our work is where we're going to work the V stitch or the arrow stitch. So let me just move on and chain 1, turn my work. Here's the front of my work. This is row number 5. Remember, first 4 back loops only, single crochets. This 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, now let's follow this pattern, and I'm just going to do a single crochet into that next space, which is the 5th space, 1 single crochet into both loops, and then I'm going to do a treble where I can you move your finger to where you can insert it through. Right where you can insert your finger is where you know you have to put your treble, which is this space right here. Hope you can see that. So I yarned over my hook twice, and I'm going to turn my work like so I can see that space, which is this one right here. Alright, do that again. Insert my hook there, and I'm going to finish up my treble there. Alright, and then I'm going to look at the back of my work, and I can see that this is supposed to be my next space, but I'm going to skip over that one, and I'm going to go right into the next one, which is this one right here, with a single crochet into both, just like so. Then I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to skip that next space, so skip that one and go into the next one, single crochet into that next one, and then we're going to do the next treble. So we place our work sideways and right into that same space where we did the first treble, which is right here. So you can see I'm picking it up with my nail. That's where we're going to go in and create the second treble to create our arrow. There we go. I think I need to undo this. It's stuck. Alright, let's do that again. Sorry about that. Better to show you my mistake and to go on. So I make my next treble into that space right where we made the first treble. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now we're going to skip that very next space and we're going to go into the next one. So we're going to skip this one and we're going to go into this one with a single crochet, just like so. And then we're going to do single crochet in the back of the next 3, and then into both. So you can see those are your V's right there. Hope you can see them. And then we're going to move on and we're going to do chain 1, turn our work. This is row number 6, back loop of the first 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And remember, this is the back of our work, so we do single crochets across. The next 7 is the single crochet in both loops. that's 3. Chain will be number 4. 4, 5, 6, and 7, and in the next 3 back loop, 1, 2, 3, and both into the last space. Alright, I'm going to show you the V pattern one more time. So I'm going to chain up 1, turn my work. This is going to be row number 7. This is the front of my work. In the first 4, we're going to do single crochet back loop only. So number 4, so that's 4. The next one, we're going to just do 1 single crochet into both loops, just like so. We're going to wrap our work around our hook twice, yarn twice around our hook, and then we're going to find the space where we're supposed to do our treble, which will be right here, in this space right here, right under the chain. So we're going to turn our work and pick up that loop, put our hook in there, and complete our treble. Okay, we're going to skip over that space and into the next one, which is right here. Right, we're going to skip this one. Hope you can see that. We're going to skip that one, and we're going to go into that one with a single crochet. All you have to do is just pull your work back like that so you can see it, and then insert your hook and complete your single crochet. Chain 1, and then skip that next space and do a single crochet into the next one, just like so. And then we're going to do our second treble of the row, turn our work, and into that same space where we did the first one, we're going to insert our hook right in there. Sometimes it's hard to grab it, but what I like to do is turn my work so I can see it right there. Alright, so it's in there, and I'm going to complete my treble. Move my work like this so I can see where I'm skipping. I'm going to skip that one, and I'm going to go into the next one with a single crochet, and then we do single crochet in the back loop only of the next 3, and then a single crochet in both loops of the last space. Alright, so I am going to keep working, and when I have the length that I want, I'll tell you how many rows I did. But like I said, the easiest way to know when to stop is when you grab your mannequin. Alright, this is my mannequin, and I'm too close, the camera's too close. So you grab your mannequin and you put your work. Let me just show you. Well, you know what, I'll just show you at the end when I'm done. Before I close it up, I'll show you how to put it around a mannequin's head to measure, to see if it's going to be good enough for your head. Alright, so I completed my piece, and I made a total of 70 rows, and it looks like so. This is the back of the piece, this is the front of the piece, and here are the arrows, really pretty. And then I'm going to show you my mannequin head here. I'm gonna wrap this around just like so, and as you can see, it wraps all the way. Not all the way, but enough to stretch and go around your head nice and snugly. So that is how you measure it, to make sure that it fits, or you can measure it on your own head or whoever's head you're making it for. So now I'm just going to show you how to close it up. You can easily just cut a long piece of yarn and whip stitch it to close it, or you can do what I'm about to do now and just chain up 1. This is the front of the work, so we want that to remain up like this, and then we're going to close it up like so with the back showing. And then we're going to go through both of the loops on this first space here, just like so. And then we're going to go through both spaces on this side of the work so we can close it up together. You can also just go through the back loops of the work and do a single crochet that way, but I want to go through both so it could fit a little snuggler, a little more snugged. And then here's the second one, and we're just going to do this all the way across the piece while working that strand in the work, so we don't have to weave that in. Just show you again, I'm going to go through both of these and through both, I can't show you, through both of these here. Just put my hook in there, and I'm going in through both and working that tail in. So just keep doing that until you reach the other side. So I made it here to where the chain 1 is. So what I'm gonna do is go right inside that chain and right inside the chain on the other side as well, and make a single crochet just like so. And then this is our last space, right into both loops. I'm going to chain 2, cut my work. Okay, these scissors are kind of dull. We're going to pull on that yarn tightly so it doesn't come apart. And this is the back of our work. And then we're going to switch it over. And this is going to be the back of the band, of the headband, and then this is the front of the headband. And then, of course, we have to weave in this tail. And I'm going to get my tapestry needle here, if I can pick it up. And then we're going to go, and I'm just going to put it through the stitches back here like this. Just going to go in a few stitches like so. Put it in, pull it out the other side, pull on it a little bit, and then go back up so that doesn't come apart, just like that. Take that needle off, pull on it a little bit, and then cut it, and then pull on my work, and that's it. Our headband is complete. There we go, guys. Very simple pattern, fast to work up if using the I hook. If you're going to use a smaller hook like the 4.5, it's gonna take a little longer, and it's gonna take more rows of work. And where is my other piece so I can compare it to this one? As you can see, it's bigger than this one, a little wider, as you can see there. Anyway, guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me. I'm at like 32,000 subscribers, which is amazing, I'm so grateful, and I can't believe that people are still subscribing even though I haven't uploaded in such a long time. But I plan on doing a few more tutorials for you guys. The winter time is here, and it's my favorite time of the year to crochet. I like doing blankets and hats and scarves for my family to give as gifts. And yeah, so I have a few more headbands that I want to show you how to create, a few more ear warmers, and I'm just going to show you real quick what I'm going to do next. So I have this one here. I'm going to bring this tutorial to you next. I found this pattern on Pinterest, and I basically didn't really change anything to it. It's the same pattern, but I really loved it and I had to give it a go. It's a twisted headband, as you can see, and it fits nicely around my ears. And then I have this one, which is like the waffle stitch, which I love because it gives it so much texture. And yeah, so I have this one, and it has the same type of ridge edge to it, which this is very popular in all types of headwear and clothes wear when it comes to crochet or knitting, and it's a popular when doing sleeves or the bottom of a sweater and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be very excited to bring these to you, so stay tuned. Coming really soon, I promise. And yeah, if you guys want to see anything else by me, just write it in the description down below. Let me know what you want to see next, and if I can, I will bring it to you as well. And until the next time, I hope you guys pick up your hook and make one of these. Please, if you do make one, can you please tag me on Instagram, and you can go and follow me there. Hooking is a lifestyle is my handle. Also, if you want to see what I'm up to, I use Snapchat a lot, so you can find me there, and I go by Debbie17 there. You can find me there. And yeah, and also the blog is down below. The pattern will be on the blog. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you really soon on the next tutorial.